day 7 of being officially diagnosed with cancer. Approximately 2 weeks from the ER doctor saying it's pancreatic cancer, and thankfully it looks like he was wrong. He was pretty sure too, and that was scary, but so far they have said it is not pancreatic cancer, but for some reason there is a mass growing on my pancreas. A lot of people have asked, what symptoms was I having? Like, how did we get to this point? And for a few weeks, I was experiencing pretty bad anxiety. We had several events happen that just really stressed me out. And once I got my brain kind of back on track, I was left with this really weird tightness, not really pain. It was just so uncomfortable, just tightness, discomfort in my lower ribs. So I just thought that was like an after effect of all the anxiety, like as if I had held my breath for a week or two straight and then my muscles didn't know what to do. I lost my appetite. I would get hungry, but I just really couldn't eat, couldn't think about eating. And so after a week of just feeling this incredible discomfort, I said, Nelson, we need to go to the ER. The doctor's office was just backed up, central care, backed up. And I really wanted to get some answers and just to not feel that way. And so we went to the ER, and I feel like the doctor was a little suspicious of me, going in there and, stomach pain or this pain, and give me meds. And I think, I don't know, they might get quite a bit of that, of people just looking for anxiety meds or pain meds or whatever. But I really wanted to find out. And so he's like, okay, well, would it help if we did a CT scan so that, we can kind of maybe get some answers? I'm like, yeah. And so they did the CT scan and found the mass on my pancreas. And I think I kind of shocked him. I think he felt maybe a little bad that it seemed like he was second guessing why I was there, that, he wasn't taking me seriously. And he was just like, oh, okay, he said you have pancreatic cancer. And this just shocked me and Nelson pretty good. And, you want to believe what the doctors tell you. And then they whisked me off to the hospital. And so I was there at the hospital for 3 nights. And they did another CT scan of like my chest area, which was clear. They did an endoscopy so they could go down and see maybe what was going on in the pancreas and around it. And so the doctor didn't like, what he saw there, but thankfully he didn't see any spread. Scooter. He didn't see any spread to like the liver or really anywhere else. So we thought, that's good as well. And when they did the endoscopy, they did a biopsy. A week later, a few days later, we followed up with the doctor on those results, and she says it's not pancreatic cancer. It is cancer, and they don't know where it's coming from, or why, like they don't know. It's not an easy answer apparently so far of where and why. So And at first I was super relieved that's not pancreatic, but then the thoughts started creeping in, and well, then what is it? Like, what is it? Is that good? Is that bad? Could it be worse then? So I've had those thoughts too, but I'm also on lorazepam for anxiety. I prefer not to take it, but the mornings are the hardest. Like right now, it's probably 10 a.m. and the mornings are the hardest. For whatever reason, like in the morning, I just wake up and get this sense of anxiety, dread, all the reminders of this isn't a dream. My health in figuring this out is a priority. And that's my number one priority right now. And everything else is going to kind of have to sit back a little bit. Not to be selfish. But so there's quite a bit going on. And hopefully this will be the lowest point. Hopefully this is the worst video I ever make. And hopefully there will be some good news in the future. I have a PET scan January 7th, and then another follow-up with the doctor, I guess, for those results. And so we're hoping for some good news, a good prognosis, and maybe the Lord, asking him for a complete healing by that time, just working a miracle. I've told some people that my word for 2020 was patience, and this was chosen in 2019, so patience in 2020 was, oh my gosh, unbelievable. What a word to have. And here we are at the end of the year, and once again, patience is key. And then before the bulk of this started, before my diagnosis, before going to the hospital and all that, I had the word miracles impressed upon me for 2021. And the Holy Spirit, I believe, gave me that word, and whatever God's will, I believe that miracles will happen this year, 2021. I believe that no matter what my prognosis is, and whatever happens to me, other miracles will happen, and we'll see those along the way of my journey, and maybe around the community and in other people's lives. And I just hope that my experience, this diagnosis, that I hope that somehow it can speak to others, help others. And I guess we'll see where God takes us in the next few weeks at least, and we'll go from there. Thanks for listening.